everybody? Welcome back. Matt the Bat here. Sorry I didn't do a podcast last Sunday. Nothing came up. And I had a busy week, over 40 hours working. So I didn't have time to do a podcast during the week. But here I am today, Saturday, near the end of July. I don't know where July has went. Also don't know where the year has went. We're already in August. Come Monday. And then we got 1 month of summer, and then we'll be in the fall. Wow. But anyway, last Friday, I saw the new Jordan Peele movie, Nope. And the question is it a yep or a nope? You'll find out in this review. So getting into it, this is Jordan Peele's third movie. He, broke out in 2017 with Get Out, the movie that stunned the world about how bad white people can really be. And then he had another film in 2019 called Us, which I know that's not as well liked as Get Out, but I actually liked Us. I think the commentary on what it was about and us as human beings, us as a race, us as a society, it was did it nail it all the way? No, but it was still an interesting, well-acted, great cinematography for a little bit of a complex story, where maybe that's where Jordan Peele didn't nail it all the way. But now he has a new movie called Nope. This was Daniel Kaluuya, who was in Get Out. It has Keke Palmer in it. And that's about it when it comes to pretty much anyone else I know in this movie. It's a very small cast of actors. There's a guy from Fry's Electronics. And let me tell you something. Fry's Electronics is shown in this movie a lot. From inside the store, to the van, to wearing the shirt that has the logo on it. A lot of you will know I used to work at Fry's Electronics for 4 years. But the main thing you gotta get out of Nope is that this movie was shot before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, Nope was shot because by the end of 2020, Fry's Electronics was no more. So, there you go. So that means this movie was shot late 2019, early 2020. Maybe a little bit maybe mid 2020. But by the end of 2020, there was no more Fry's Electronics. So, and Fry's Electronics is featured heavily in this movie. It's almost like his own character. That's probably the only reason Fry's Electronics was able to stay in business during the pandemic. Because they were getting money from Universal for Nope. That's the only way they were able to stay in business. But anyway, off of that topic, let's get into the positives of Nope. Nope. Number one is Daniel Kaluuya. He's the main actor in this movie. He's good at playing a serious character, and here is no different. He doesn't really bring that much emotion and really a personality, but the opposite of his sister, played by Keke Palmer, he does a really good job. Keke Palmer is probably the MVP of this movie. He has a lot of personality, a lot of jokes, but she also can be emotional and serious at the same time. And her chemistry with Daniel Kaluuya as brother and sister is really great. You really buy that brother-sister relationship a whole lot. And I thought that was really, really good. The cinematography, especially in the night scenes. I said earlier this year that the movie The Northman has some of the best night shots I've ever seen in a movie. Well, let's add Nope to that same list. The way that Jordan Peele and the cinematographer Point Van something shoots the night shots are some of the best night shoots I've ever seen in a movie. I mean, I would love to have a whole making behind the scenes. Like, how did you do that? And this is coming from a filmmaker myself, who obviously studied film and learned a lot of how to make a movie behind the scenes. That's something I'm very like, how did you do that? The cinematography, editing I thought was great. I mean, it's one of the longer Jordan Peele movies. It's like 2 hours, 10 minutes. Now, could this movie could have been 10 minutes shorter? Yeah. I think about a 2 hour, no, maybe a little less than 2 hours would have been perfect. What else? Humor. This movie does have a lot of humor in it. And that worked. But this also movie has some tension in it. One scene in particular in a barn. In the barn that, they live on a farmhouse. They have a barn that has animals. Hopefully. And there's one scene in the movie that I'm like, okay, this is actually really intense and really like, oh boy, oh no, what's gonna happen? And I am not joking you when I say my reaction in this scene was perfect. I'm watching this scene, and it's building the suspense, building the tension, and of course, out of nowhere, not thinking, I say, nope. I didn't even mean, and then of course, literally, 5 seconds later, the character in the movie, Daniel Kaluuya, goes, nope. And I'm like, I didn't do that on purpose. It's just the normal reaction to a moment. When you're with suspense and tension, you're just like, nope. And then that's when it dawned on me. I'm like, oh, I did what he did in the movie. The title of the movie. I didn't even mean to. It wasn't like a self-conscious, moment. It might have been brain to mouth. So I don't know. No, yeah, I had that fun moment in the theater. I think Jordan Peele still did a good job in the movie. The main problem with this movie, there are too many subplots. Like, we have a prologue at the beginning, and this prologue kind of comes and goes throughout the movie, but it's still, by the end of the movie, you're still not like, it feels like you still don't understand all of it. And then there's like another scene, like Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead is in here, and he's barely in the movie too, and there's a lot of subplots. And the problem is there's a lot of interesting ideas. There's a lot of ideas that you go, whoa. Like you think of Get Out and what he did with that movie and the overall themes and the overall, ideas he had. You go, whoa. This movie's the same way, but the only problem is he doesn't fully flesh out those subplots, those ideas. So you're left going, because I'm watching this movie going, oh, I know where they're going with this. Nope. Oh, I know where they're going with this. Nope. And I'm not just saying that because of the title of the movie. I'm just saying, nope. So in some ways, you look at the title of the movie and you say, what is it? Why is it that the title of the movie? Nope. Because they don't follow through on any of the subplots. Nope. That's the plot. Nope. That's the plot. Nope. That's the plot. Nope. I mean, they could have just called the movie Nope for that reason. Too many subplots. Never flesh them out. And like I said, that to me is like, oh, I think I know where they're going with this. No. Frustrating part. It's like I said, he had too many ideas, and he threw them into one movie. And he really never really followed through completely on any of them. And that's a shame. And not even, Jordan Peele, funny enough, this is Jordan Peele's third movie. And not only that, but we were coming up on the anniversary of M. Night Shyamalan's 20th anniversary of Signs, which, funny enough, was M. Night Shyamalan's third movie, dealing with aliens. So, there's some kind of parallels there. And a movie like Signs, for instance, is to me a way better film. It follows through on the subplots. It follows through on the character development. It builds a lot more tension and suspense. And I think Signs is an overall better movie than Nope, where Nope could have been even better if Jordan Peele followed through on everything. And I think that's the biggest problem. Is Jordan Peele is becoming the next M. Night Shyamalan, but at least M. Night Shyamalan had The Sixth Sense, had Unbreakable, had Signs. And to me, to maybe a little bit lesser, a bump down, The Village. And then M. Night went, here you have Jordan Peele, who had a Get Out. That was like a Sixth Sense. But he's kind of gone down with Us, and now Nope. So we'll see. Anyway, I still enjoyed the movie. It was still entertaining. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for Matt the Matt here. Well, yeah, if you're a Jordan Peele fan, go check it out. I think you'll still probably enjoy it. Or maybe let me know. Do you think some of what Jordan Peele was going for, maybe he did succeed in your mind? I personally thought he missed it a little bit in this one. So